Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about what Luffy needs to do in the upcoming episodes of the series. Now guys, I know the Straw Hats have been separated and we haven't seen the crew in a long time, but listen, my original theory was that the crew was separated by Kuma, of course, to save them, which I still believe is valid, right? And I was hoping each of them landed in a place where they can upgrade their abilities, because that just made sense. They were too weak. But now, after Marineford, I'm sorry, after everything I've seen, Luffy, they all need to take their sweet-ass time, especially Luffy, and they need to upgrade. They need to train. I need a training arc. I need something to happen, man. Like, Luffy cannot just keep taking L's. My man's been taking L's for 5 arcs straight. This is insane. It started with Moria. Like, let's not forget, I shit on Moria myself. Even the government hired Doflamingo after Marineford to take him out. I don't even know if he's alive anymore. But Moria, he's a bitch. But he has an interesting ability. And he was like, he's a Chichibukai for a reason. His ability is broken, and it took the whole Straw Hat crew and the secrets of Moria's abilities and Nightmare Luffy to bring him down. And Luffy honestly would have taken that L too if it wasn't for a little bit of a plot, right? But then Kuma just came in there and devastated everybody. He really just showed us the difference in power levels, and if it wasn't for Zoro and his honorable ass, we would all be out. The Straw Hats would not survive, okay? It's just that Kuma recognized the honor in Zoro and said, yo, I respect that. If you can take all this pain away from your captain over here, I'll let you live, right? He did it, we survived. Again, plot, but I really liked it. That was one of the best moments so far in the show, right? Nothing happened. But when we analyze everything I've seen so far, L after L after L. What happened after Kuma gave us that L, right? A merciful L, by the way. What happened? The Archipelago. They kind of tried to hype Luffy up again by letting him slap a celestial dragon, and we thought it was like shits and giggles. I was like, hell yeah, because that was an epic scene and I want him to do it again, right? But what happened then? Everybody got folded. Everybody got folded. Kizaru just landed on the island, started slapping the shit out of everybody. Bro, nobody was safe. Nobody was safe. People were taking hands left and right. Kuma appeared with his 27 copies and just started annihilating everybody, right? And then Luffy took one of his biggest L's yet, and that was actually the first L he personally took because he didn't see Kuma previously in the Moria arc giving us that L, and nobody told him because Zoro said nothing happened, nobody say anything, right? So he didn't even know what the hell is Kuma capable of. I rather Kizaru, and then Kizaru came in there and whooped everybody. Like, it wasn't even Kizaru giving him the L, it was Sentomaru, the fat guy that's controlling the Kumas, right? The artificial Kumas, was just dishing it out to Luffy, and Luffy was feeling every punch, just like the love punch of Garp, right? So Sentomaru definitely was using Haki punches, and Luffy's Devil Fruit couldn't even withstand that. And then all the Robo Kumas were just devastating everybody, and then the real Kuma appeared and gave us the biggest L by separating all of us, but it was actually a merciful L, like I said. He did it so Kizaru wouldn't bring our asses in, right? Like, Kuma saved us. He probably did it because he knew he was about to be turned into a robot for I don't know why, because he seems stronger when he's aware, but hey, I digress. I hope the show explains one day. But he knew he wasn't gonna get any consequences for his actions, so he gave the most epic middle finger to Kizaru possible and didn't give him the satisfaction of capturing the one that slapped the shit out of the Celestial Dragon, right? And he just sent him away. Yes, he separated us, therefore giving Luffy a major L because that traumatized him. He didn't even know what was happening, but that was the first time he saw that he was helpless and he couldn't even protect the people he loved, aka his Straw Hat crew. And in there, like, doing that by separating them, the Straw Hats weren't here for Luffy when he lost his brother in Marineford, right? I reckon if he had his crew over there, things would go way smoother, even though I still think they couldn't do shit there, right? Because they're too weak. So Luffy needs to upgrade. He needs to get what is he like? He needs to get gear 4, gear 5, gear 6, gear 7. I don't know what. Like, he needs to upgrade, scale up, because he couldn't do anything in Marineford. And I'm not even done about his L's. He took an L with Kizaru and Sentomaru, right? And Kuma. And let's not forget Another L he took was in Impel Down when he busted in. Magellan whooped his ass, man. My man just destroyed, devastated him. Okay? He took the combined strength of everybody in Vankov, who's, hey, he's strong as hell, right? Everybody to just push away. To just push away Magellan. So that's another L. They needed to retreat with the full force of Shichibukai, Jinbei, Ivankov, half of the revolutionary army, half of the prisoners over there, and they still ran away from Magellan. He was that powerful. My man one-shotted a Blackbeard crew. That's great. That's a crazy achievement. I'm not even gonna lie. But he took an L there, and then still in his head, he was like, yo, I need to go save Ace. That's my brother. I'm not letting him die. There's no way in hell I'm just sitting here, right? And then he went to Marineford. All confident, all positive. Yo, do I even need to count the amount of L's he took over there? Now listen, don't get me wrong. I really liked Marineford. I'm loving One Piece so far. And Luffy really brings that energy. In Marineford, he showed us Haki again, right? The first time he showed it in Boa's Kingdom, right? Lily Islands or whatever, Amazonians. He showed his Conqueror's Haki over there and Boa recognized it and explained it to us as viewers, right? And then he went to Marineford and did it again. Saved Ace once by using it, but he didn't do it on purpose. He needs to get a hold on that shit too, bruh. He needs to upgrade his Haki, he needs to upgrade his Devil Fruit, he needs to upgrade his Taijutsu, everything. I need him to level up on each and every level, cause bruh, his ass is being handed to him. I don't want to continue the story knowing all these powerhouses are out there and Luffy can't even do shit. Like, right? There's something powerful in Luffy being so confident and positive and you knowing that he can back it up. But if he can't back it up, like, he's just being dumb and reckless, right? Just like Ace, getting rage baited into dying. My man stopped to whoop Akainu. Really, mother effer? You're that stupid, right? And I can see Luffy doing such a thing as well if he doesn't get a power-up. Or worse, because of him, somebody else dies on the crew. Luckily, I hope it's Usopp, right? But like, you know what I'm saying? But if anybody else dies, it's gonna be devastating. Devastating. Also, you guys, the Garp Glazers, you keep crying that I still, every time I mention Garp, I shit on him. I don't really shit on him. It's just because I'm on Patreon. I'm a little ahead. I already started the backstory, even on YouTube as well. And like the backstory keeps bringing Garp back up, and they keep giving me more information for me to be pissed, right? But don't worry. Hopefully, Usopp comes back one day, and you know I'm gonna forget about Garp then. Because Usopp getting all that smoke. I'm kidding. But regardless, right? Like, I really do feel like the next logical step in the story is for Luffy to upgrade. Not just Luffy, the whole crew, but mostly Luffy. Because Luffy, ever since, remember Arlong Park? Like, everybody's role was defined back then. Luffy was the last mother effer you can rely on. Like, he was that dude because you knew he can bring it. Because you knew he was the strongest. Everybody could depend on him. Sure, we had Zoro, we had Sanji, we have powerhouses in the crew. But ultimately, we knew that NL can't beat Luffy. Well, I still remain like with my opinion that NL would smoke everybody if it wasn't for that plot again. But I digress, right? Luffy was him. He's not him anymore, man. Too many broken characters were introduced. I'm sorry, it's just a fact. And those Gear 2, 3, they're not enough. What a little giant hand is gonna stop Kizaru, bro? He's a Logia. He's gonna laugh his ass to your death, right? You ain't gonna touch him. He needs to get a hold of that Haki shit so he can finally actually stand up to Logias. Because Logias own his ass. Smoker too, right? He gonna smoke him, pun intended. So Luffy just needs to, like, in Marineford, yo, my man could not do anything. My man just hyped everybody up. He was energetic. He's the youngest, right? So he's a little stupid too, like no fear. So he rushed ahead, but every time he faced a strong opponent, he got pushed 20 steps back, 2 kilometers back, bruh. Like Kizaru, Aokiji, like Akainu, anybody could have killed him if they really wanted to. I mean, I guess Akainu really tried, and he didn't do it. Like, he came really close. So that kind of just proves how pathetic Akainu really is, chasing after kids to kill him. But I digress. All that aside, like, so many powerful people could have ended Luffy if he didn't have the backing of Whitebeard Pirates, Whitebeard himself, and like many others. Even Garp standing down and pretending to get hit and knocked out when he was in front of Luffy, right? And then he still couldn't do shit. Like I'm sorry. Like, he needed Ace in the end to protect him. Ace's dumbass who put him in danger in the first place, but still, right? Luffy just, you know, he's still, like, on top of not being powerful enough, he's immature as well. Because yeah, sure, you lost Ace in front of you. It's traumatizing. I get it. How do you lose consciousness and go berserk and just lose consciousness in the middle of the war and leave your life to Jinbei, who met you 10 minutes ago? He had to sacrifice himself, Ivankov as well, for you to just escape with a gaping wound in your head. And then Law came, like, so many variables came, and literally the gods shined upon him to create a path for all these mother effers to say, okay, I'm gonna help him, in order for him to just survive. And it's all because he froze. He's immature. Like, on top of not being strong enough, you can't, on top of that, be immature as well. So I'm not expecting Luffy to mature, let's be honest. He's kind of similar to Goku that way, right? He's gonna find a wife, bang her, get kids, and still be immature, right? That's the type of person he is, and I love that about him. He's cheerful, he's positive, he can stay that way. But if he's gonna stay that way, if he's gonna be dumb as rocks, he needs to be strong. He needs to be strong as shit. Okay? Because I need to take the Straw Hats seriously. I need other people to take them seriously. Because I'm sorry, like, so many people can kill him right now. He's not a threat. He's not. All the admirals can whoop him. He can't do anything against the admirals. He can't even do anything against vice admirals. Man, not to mention the 5 elders, those mother effers probably strong as shit, right? Like, Garp would smoke him. Like, Sengoku smoke him. Sentomaru smoke him. Kuma smoke Shichibukai. Doflamingo, you telling me Doflamingo's psycho ass ain't gonna kill him? He probably strong as hell. Mihawk strong as hell. Shanks strong as hell. Right? Hell, even Boa could probably smoke him. Because we saw, like, you don't need to fall in love with her for her to turn you into stone. She has other abilities that can turn you into stone. She can hit you in the face and turn you into stone. Plus, she has Conqueror's Haki. So all these people were stronger than Luffy. Right? That's why he failed in Marineford, and I'm kind of sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of watching Luffy fail, because I can't really take this little kid crying anymore and getting these tantrums, because, brah, it's devastating. He's always positive and cheerful, and, you know, he needs to take a W from time to time. And I don't mean with plot against Crocodile or Enel. I need him to be strong enough to not need plot. I need him to be badass to the core. I need people to fear him. We already have a goofball on the team, and it's Usopp. Like, we don't need another one. Like we're getting to that point of the story where he needs to upgrade. He needs to upgrade for me and everybody else to take him seriously. Because right now, we're a laughing stock. Like, we're not ready for the new world. Need I remind you, Moria, who would have whooped our asses if we didn't combine all our strengths, and Luffy just pulled Nightmare Luffy out of his ass to beat Moria, right? And plus, Moria was a dumbass that was overconfident and abused his ability. Like, he digested 1,000 of those shadows. If he only digested like 100, he would have whooped us, right? And Moria went to the New World when he was in his prime and got his ass handed to him by Kaido, one of the Emperors of the Sea, who Shanks beat, by the way. To stop him from coming to the war, that's another theory, another story for another video. But regardless, right? If Moria wasn't ready back then, Luffy ain't ready. He ain't ready for the new world. We came close. We came close to the archipelago. We were about to get our ship cloaked by Rayleigh, right? And then go to the Fishman Island. And now we got sent back to the beginning, pretty much, because we were not ready. We were not ready. I'm sorry. Kuma did the right thing by separating us and said, hey, bitch ass, you can come back together when you actually learn something about the new world. Right? So yeah, that's what I really would like to see. Even before the crew just coming back together. Because why do I don't need the weaklings coming back together, man, just to get whooped again. Sure, the chemistry and all that, I miss it, but I need them to upgrade. At least everybody, I need everybody to learn at least one ability, one new ability that I can be proud of. But Luffy, Zoro, heck, even Sanji, we need 3 horsemen, bro. We need them to upgrade. So Nami can feel safe, right? Usopp's bitch ass, like, they need to feel safe because they're weak. Heck, Nami might actually learn something because she's with the Cloud Wizard, right? So I don't know, but I just wanted to hop in here real quick and tell you, share my thoughts. I enjoy making these videos for you, but I just can't find the time. Oh yeah, and the Marco video is coming. Oh, it's coming. I'm a shit on his ass, woo, to the moon, but I just didn't have the time, so you're getting this one because I have a lot of thoughts that I'm processing. Because bro, we just been through this Marineford arc. Yeah, it was epic. I have a lot of things to talk about. But yeah, tell me in the comments what you think. I think that's the logical next step, because if he's gonna... I don't know. How are you gonna go venture into the new world and literally every guy there can kill you? Nah, man. You need to train. He needs to train. That being said, that's it for today. See you on the next one. Fuck off.